Hello, Future Millionaire. Today, of course, I need to make a video about the price action before the end of the day, and I know this is what you are most interested in. That's my guess. That's my psychic bug telling me that price actions that matters to a lot of people because I get a lot of comments. So let me turn it around to myself. Hello. So in the night when I finish my work, I actually still spend anywhere between 1 hour to 2 hours a day replying to all the comments. It can be quite tedious, but it's a fun experience for me personally. So as long as you have any questions or comments, just write below. I'm perfectly fine with that. Most of my replies are very short, 1 or 2 words, simply because there's hundreds and hundreds of comments to reply to, but I try to be replying to every single one of you. All right, I'm not trying to let anybody missing out. Now, about prices, I know you guys very interesting about price prediction and everything. A lot of people asking me what's about the price by end of the year, and I tell you this: end of this year we're anywhere between $3,000 per coin to $6,000 per coin, and that's in the U.S. dollar term. So, why I can't give you a precise price target simply because volatility is so high. It is a bit like predicting waves in the ocean. I can tell you the tide. That's where the 500,000 a coin come from. That's the tide. It's not hard to predict the height of a tide when you know how the moon works, how the earth twists, and how the water move up and down. And just do historical record, reference to the future, you will know the tide, high and low. But it's very hard to predict each individual waves. So the price prediction for end of the year is a little bit like the individual waves coming towards us by end of this year. One thing I can assure you is will be significantly higher than what it is today. Right now we're still below 1,000 US dollar per coin, but it's going to go up quite a bit higher than the $3,000 per coin. There's a very famous prediction, it's been around for a long time by Kim.com. He talks about $3,000 coin. I tend to agree with that number, but that is on the low end of my own prediction. My own computer models project somewhere between $3,000 to $6,000 per coin by end of this year. However, the long-term projection is about $500,000 coin. And this $500,000 per coin is not a one-time event where we're going to drop off right after that. No. If we get to the $500,000 coin, what happens is we have a broad adoption of crypto as a payment system, particularly in the Bitcoin Cash space. So when that happens, you will experience a significant change in the way how people interact with each other. It's almost like today, most people watch Netflix instead of going to a cinema or rent a video from a store. So the behavioral change when we broadly adopt crypto as our payment settlement system is a completely different environment than what you know today. Just like the coffee I'm having right now, the Starbucks coffee, I paid for it with my debit card. But in the future, I don't need to use my debit card. I can directly use my crypto to pay for this coffee, like you can already in many other coffee shops in northern Queensland. So same thing will happen to the cars I'm going to buy, houses I'm going to buy, and everything else as well. So in this regard, I want you to understand we have a fundamental change in the way how people do commerce. The middlemen, which are the issuer of the cryptocurrencies, are the new middlemen. The older middlemen, like the banks, the central banks, the fiat currency, the middlemen in the fiat currency ecosystem, they're going to die out. Just like the middleman in the video rental store. People still watch movies, but they will do it differently. Same thing, people will still buy a coffee, but they will buy it differently. So this fundamental change is the one that caused the price to go to $500,000 coin minimum, probably going to multiple $1,000,000 coin, but I will not speculate on that until a much later stage. At this moment, I'm just focusing on getting this coin to $500,000 coin. And why is that important? Because the bigger the coin becomes, the larger the market cap, the more liquidity we will receive from the overall participants, and the less volatility we will have. Imagine Bitcoin Cash market cap is $100 trillion. Our daily movement will be significantly smaller compared to what we have right now. The main reason we have 20% a day move, 30% a move is because the size of the market is tiny. $15 billion is nothing. It's really next to nothing. So I want you to understand that and then act accordingly. Right now, you won't be able to always buy at the lowest possible price, but as long as you buy below 1,000 US dollar per coin, you're getting a fantastic deal, because all the future upside on the ecosystem side is completely free. Just like those examples I showed you with Stockland, when you were able to buy last year their residential property for nothing. Now, right now, you can buy Bitcoin Cash upside potential in the ecosystem for absolutely nothing. And in my book, anytime you can buy something for nothing is a good deal. Also, there's no expiry date, because if you don't borrow money, if you use your money that you can afford to keep for 3 to 4 years to put into Bitcoin Cash, you can never be shaken out of that. So that's the key as well. So, and for those who got shaken out, get back in as soon as you can, because this is not going to wait for anybody. Okay, the next movement is going to be big, and it's more likely to be on the upside than on the downside. So that much I can say. All right, that's much about the price prediction part. Not much useful for people who wants to trade based on my videos. My videos are not designed for traders. It's meant for investors. So keep that in mind. All right, see you in the next one.